What if I told you that Detroit had a 96-acre fortress where Native American spirits still guard ancient burial grounds? Civil War soldiers still march through the corridors, and people have had a lot of ghostly encounters. Well, I'm Suga, and today we're investigating Fort Wayne, Michigan's most actively haunted military installation. Alone. By myself. Let's go get him.
Tonight, I explore haunted Fort Wayne in Detroit, Michigan, one of the most haunted military sites in the Midwest. Built in 1843 and layered with centuries of war, displacement, tragedy, and unexplained encounters, Fort Wayne has become a hotspot for paranormal investigators and historians alike. Fort Wayne was designed as a frontline defense, yet it never saw a single battle. Instead, it became something far stranger, a military training ground, a prison for Confederate soldiers, a holding site for thousands of Native American families during the tragic displacement across Michigan, and later, a World War II induction center where soldiers said they heard whispers in the walls the night before deployment. Locations with this much emotion don't stay quiet. This fort was built for war, but the real horror didn't come from battles, it came from what happened inside these walls. Soldiers who died in isolation, prisoners kept in freezing cells, families forcibly detained before being removed from their land, guards who swore the dead still walked at night, and those who died from influenza. Fort Wayne's history isn't just about dates on paper. It's etched in every brick, every echo, every unexplained shadow that still walks its halls.
We got a lot of area to cover. Looks like that's enlisted men's barracks built in 1894. We just gotta find all the hot spots. There's a lot of walking to do, so just enjoy the ride until we get there. So the fort never saw any combat. It basically saw the rise and fall of Native Americans for over 1,000 years, the War of 1812, the Civil War, and the 1918 influenza pandemic, World War I and II, the Korean War, and Vietnam conflict. This fort has witnessed a lot of murders, unaliving, deaths, accidents, tragedies. It's seen a lot, it's been through a lot. It's beautiful, beautiful fall morning. It's gorgeous. The Civil War period and modifications, 1863, 1868. During the Civil War, the fort's construction was radically modified to meet contemporary defensive design. A vertical brick masonry scarp or wall replaced the old earthworks. Cool. New cannons were designed, it said as well. This brick is beautiful. Wow. Just beautiful. Let's hope that we get lucky today. Construction of this historical first American-built fort at Detroit was begun in 1843, completed in 1848. It was named in 1849 to honor the Revolutionary War hero, General Anthony Wayne. We know him, who became first American commander at Detroit in 1796. It was a mobilization center in the Civil War, Spanish-American War, and World War I, and was Detroit's ordnance depot in World War II. Transferred to Detroit Historical Commission in 1949. It was dedicated as Fort Wayne Military Museum on June 14, 1950. So, oh wow. I should probably maybe get out my flashlight. Wow. Oh wow. Neat. Look at this. This is cool. It's like this is where the cannons would have been. There are some people here. It is daytime. I don't know if this is locked. Normally, if I can get into it like Fort Pickens at night. So we're just doing daytime right now. Oh, what is this? Huh. Little entryway. This place is neat. This reminds me a lot of Fort Pickens. if we get anything. I'm just curious. It's very quiet in here. There is some knocking in the background, so we'll have to understand that. My name is Sugar. I was wondering if there were any spirits here, or any soldiers that want to say hi. I'm very excited to be here. You can speak right into this device. Don't be afraid. You have no idea how excited I am to be here. Let's see. You have no idea how excited I am to be here. Let's see. Nothing. That's okay. Nothing. Nothing this time. I don't like to play it while I'm walking, because then it picks up my footsteps, and then people think there's footsteps. When they're really my footsteps. Now, I know people have had experiences in these types of areas. Now, it is pretty wide open. It's a little windy today. And that's the way we gotta come back out. But I just want to see if any of these... Oh, wow. Oh, it doesn't look like it's open today. Let's see. Oh. This is cool back here. Now, there's supposed to be tunnels. I don't know if this is what they're considering the tunnels, or if there's something underground that I'm not sure about. It's pretty cool, these doors. I don't think these are probably the original doors, but this looks very similar to where we were. There are people here, so I'm trying to stay where it's quiet. It's another one of those rooms. Let's try in here. Hello. My name is Sugar. I came to visit you guys today. Is there anybody here that used to work here? A soldier, maybe? Or any Native American spirits? You're welcome to speak to me too. I'm excited to be here, and you could just talk right in here and say anything. Feel free to use my energy if you need to. That was talking outside. Can you tell me your name? Let's see. Nothing. That's okay. I really would like to come back here at night. I don't think there's a gate. I don't know if they allow that kind of stuff. It is kind of considered like a park, so maybe they would, I don't know. Normally these are open, but it doesn't appear that they're open today. Yeah, these are the barracks. Oh wow. Wish we could go in there. They usually have these open. They're not open today. Built in 1848 and 1851. An example of the Georgian or federal military architecture. It was designed by Montgomery C. Meigs. Ha! And built of Lake Erie limestone. Wow. The barracks housed 100 enlisted men in each of the 5 vertical bays, composed of attic, third, and second floor sleeping quarters, first floor kitchen, and mess halls. One bay has been restored to its Civil War appearance. Others contain exhibits on Detroit's military history through 1890. Can you guys see in there? Windows are a little dirty. Sorry about that. It's pretty cool. Guys are having a good conversation back there. The Indian Museum, garrison area, commander's office, guardhouse, riverfront parade ground, picnic area. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they've got cannons up on top. Pretty cool. On the entrance. Neat, neat. So unfortunately, I just talked to the security guard, and they have tours in October. So if you ever want to come check it out, I think she said September, October, or something like that. And they have the buildings open, you can go through, but they don't have that today. So I think we're going to focus mostly on the tunnels, or whatever you want to call them. But these houses still, indeed, are pretty cool. And we're going to check out the Indian Mound too. One of the oldest Indian burial sites in southeast Michigan. The Fort Wayne or Spring Wells Mound reflects the burial practices of the mound builders culture that inhabited this area over 900 years ago. Neat. There's some more of the houses down here. Original houses. I am soon going to be checking out Ohio's 2 biggest mounds, Indian burial mounds that they have. But I think I'm going to wait for Mumsy and Foster to come for that one, because Mumsy loves Native American stuff. So keep an eye open for that. I'm sure some of you are wondering, why are you here during the day, Sugar? Well, unlike some ghost teams, I don't believe that things are just haunted at night. I'm more on the quantum physics aspect of it, the multiverse, things like that. I feel like sometimes it could be as above, so below, but sometimes it's not. If this is the active time in another dimension, they'd be active too, you would think. So I feel like, why not? Why not try? But I still would like to come here at night, though. I don't think that they have gates. Okay, gosh, this red is beautiful. It's just gorgeous. Wow, beautiful. Even though it sucks that this place isn't really open right now, I am going over to one of the most haunted cemeteries in Michigan after this. So it's going to leave me a lot of time in the day to explore that place. So be on the lookout for that video, because that'll be coming soon too. Yeah. Looks like now we're going to Powder and Magazine, one of the oldest buildings in the fort. The stairs are unsafe. Well, that's right. We like creepy stuff, so we want to go to the creepy spot. Oh, neat. Well, I don't know, should I walk underneath that? Yeah, why not? Probably really nothing around this corner. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I'm not bending over the whole time. It probably meets around here. Both sides. Oh, wow. Cool. Oh, yeah. You know, we gotta do some stuff in here. We might have some luck in here, guys. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna set a cat ball over here. It's a good spot for it, actually. And, I'm gonna use the motion detectors in here, just see if maybe anybody happens to come in here, move in here. I'm gonna have to make sure I stay away from it, obviously. I think I'm gonna put one right over here, in case somebody like comes over here. But we'll keep it on the cat ball. We'll set the ICU over here. In case somebody comes over here. And then we'll put one on the ground. door because I'm kind of in the I'm in close proximity right now to this thing. So I think I'm gonna set one facing the door over here instead, so it doesn't pick me up. That's probably me setting it down. You have to stay very still. I don't want you guys thinking I'm setting this off, that's the thing. Just stay very, very still. We're gonna check this. Yeah, so. I'm gonna have to make sure I don't move, basically. Are there any spirits that would like to speak to me right now? I'm holding a device. If you come in here, I'll know you're here. There's a holy. There's a device sitting over there, a little ball that you can touch. It would light up if you want to move it. So this is where you would have had all your ammunition things in here.
Life and death intertwine here.
Life and death intertwine here. I'm sure it does. I'm also going to put another device out here. Did you pass away here at all?
Arriving.
You're arriving. Are you coming in here? You can't? If you want to come talk to me, you sure can.
You'll have nightmares.
You'll have nightmares. I'm not going to have nightmares. I set a recorder there you can speak into as well if you want to say anything. Maybe you want to say your name or,
Rockeries.
you know, say something that you might have said in the military. State your name and call yourself to duty. You said you were arriving. Can you come in here and set one of these devices off? None of them will harm you. My eye itches so bad right now, but I can't itch it because the motion thing will go off. Can you touch one of those devices and let me know that you're here? Are there any Native American spirits here at all? I hope there's no spiders crawling on me. I made a special trip here to speak with you. Could you please set off one of these devices? Because man, that would make me really, really happy. Just one time. That's all I'm asking, one time. I see ball cartridges in here. 58 caliber. Were you a soldier here that worked with the armory, the weapons, the cannons? I'm calling anybody that used to work here. Come have a chit chat with me.
Will is not who he says.
Will is not who he says. Who's Will? A lot of these apps are pretty random.
Phil.
Phil. Well, it says Phil, like F-I-L-L, not the name Phil. But is your name Phil? I have a hard time with these apps. That's why I don't really use them other than the Echo Box. I could bust out the Echo Box right now.
My name is Will.
My name is Will. Okay, first it said Will is not who he says. And then it says Phil. And it says my name
60.
is Will. Okay, Will. I'm gonna assume, I mean, you're really trying to get that through here. Will.
In the dreams of mortals.
That's right. Will, if you're here, can you stand in front of one of these devices or maybe touch that ball over there? I mean, dude, honestly, like, I asked somebody's name and it says Will is not who he says. Then it said Phil, F-I-L-L, and then it said,
Fight.
my name is Will. Wow. Now it's saying fight. Did you fight here, Will? Wow.
Not likely.
Not likely. Okay, so were you just a regular worker? Like, did you maybe in charge of canteen?
Animal.
Animal? Were you an animal? Maybe that was your nickname, Animal. Will, can you say anything into my devices? I got one right there. It'll record.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Trying not to move fast. I wonder what time it is right now. Well, this phone says 11:27, but time did go back. So, I don't know. It's 11:27 on this phone. Did you pass away here, Will? I don't want to leave just yet. I was just about to leave. Where'd you go, Will? If you're still here, can you touch that little ball over there? I have it sitting on one of your boxes. I'm really honestly more of a EVP person. Some people aren't, but to me that's really good proof. I mean, if you're not talking and faking it, that's amazing proof to me compared to these apps or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying that the apps can't hit stuff sometimes, like the fact that we got Will, I mean, 3 times, well, Phil, but it sounded like Will. That could be something. Is it enough for me to be overly excited? Absolutely not, but you know, it's something. So it did say 11 o'clock, and that phone I had was on the right time because my phone right now says 11:34. It did say 11 o'clock. That's pretty interesting. It's actually really nice that there's not a lot of people here. There's like 2 people on bikes. Oh yeah, I was gonna go up these stairs, but it says stairs unsafe. There's 2 people on bikes, and then there was 2 younger people that I saw. So, it says stairs unsafe, but doesn't say don't walk on them. I'll show you what I'm looking at. This way up here. Okay. I think it's because they could be slippery. What's up here? And how can I get up here? Is there a way up here? I don't know. Look at that down there, guys. It just would be really cool to like stand on this land, see if you hear anything, like maybe cries. Like I said, I'm not expecting to hear any like war sounds because there was no war here. But the fact that so many people died from influenza here is insane. I would expect to like maybe hear some cries from the people that passed away from influenza. There was like 3,814 deaths here due to influenza, and most of them happened in the garrison, which is where we were before. So I'm thinking we should go to the garrison. So the reason that they did that is because those that were infected were housed here to not spread it. So I mean, people have seen ghostly apparitions of kids, women, men, soldiers, lots here. So I think that's what we're gonna try to focus on mostly today, and see if we get anything, and maybe go into the garrison. Let's try it. So this is, though, they did say online that this is mostly where they have their experience is in the garrison. Now, I'm gonna assume that they would probably house them in this one. I'm thinking if you have a lot of people that have influenza, you're probably gonna wanna do it within the fort. That one was kind of like when you first come in the fort. So again, you have the barracks over here, and then that one's like when you first come in. So I'm thinking that you would probably pick this one. That way it's not right in the entry or anything like that of where everybody would come, I would think. Don't quote me though, I don't know for sure. I haven't really got any feelings or anything in here. But then again, this does come out to here. So I don't know, we did not go this way. So I'm still thinking these are the outer walls. Unless this is, well, this would have been where I was before. So on the other side of here should be the soccer field. So I'm thinking they don't have all of these open, is what I'm thinking. Because there's a door there, and there's more windows there. But this garrison doesn't go all the way down. So I'm thinking they don't have all of these open. It is a little mildewy in here and cold a little bit, so you may see my breath, just so you can, a little bit. Okay, maybe you can't. You can only see it in the light. So if I am talking and it's facing that way, it's a possibility that that's me. I wonder if I should do the big room or the small area over there. I think there's more room to set up in here. If they are here, if you build it, they will come. It's not that far from over there. So if you're a spirit and you're Roman, you know, why wouldn't you? Cat ball. Here in the shadow. It's going to be a lot easier to see it over there. I'm going to take one of these motion detectors, face it this way. For anybody that comes in here. Then we're going to set one facing this way. You won't be able to see those, but at least they're not gonna, you'll at least be able to see the cat ball. At least it's not gonna get me, which is a good thing. So again, I've got one over there to the left, and then one right over there to the right. We'll see if anybody happens to join us. Right in the middle. I'm not holding it. Cat ball's right here. Just to remind you again. Is there anybody here right now that would like to speak to me? I was here earlier. The lost. Okay. My name is Sugar. I was here before. I'm trying to get in contact with anybody that may have passed away here from influenza. Or any Native American spirits that may be here. Any soldiers. Any children, any women. I have a device on the floor right there that you can speak into. I have a ball on the floor you can touch. And there are 2 devices if you walk in front of them to let me know you're here. You can also speak into this device as well. None of them will harm you. And I come here in peace. I'm a nice person. I mean no harm. Can you tell me your name? We've still got those construction beeping noises and stuff in the back, guys, so please, keep that in mind. It's a little breezy running through here. You might get some humming noises or something that might sound like a moan or something unless it's really loud take it as truth. Is there anybody here with me right now? I don't know if those are people I'm hearing. There's really nobody here. But I can't rule that out, what I just heard, that it could be people. I would sit by the cat wall, but I don't want anybody thinking I'm kicking it on accident or on purpose. Can anybody yell something out loud? That's plain.
Advance slowly.
Well, advance slowly. Yeah, that's something that would have been in the military. Can you advance slowly in here? I have little black boxes set up that'll let me know you're coming, but they won't hurt you.
You are in for a treat.
I'm in for a treat? I hope so. I don't get many treats. Especially ghost hunting.
I'm certain.
I just need you to touch that ball or just walk in here. You'll hear it leaves too, it is fall, so don't say that's somebody walking. That's the thing with a lot of these ghost teams. If it's fall and you have a lot of leaves, you can't sit here and say people walking, spirits walking, when there's no way you can prove that, so. Now there's people coming. So I did hear people earlier.
Manifestations.
Are you going to manifest? They're going to freak out when something goes off in here.
Because that's what we came here for, guys. Stop running your mouth. Because you're making it a bad experience for him. Don't talk. No more. Don't say another word.
Holy man.
You're doing it. You're making him do it. How you doing, man?
I'm good, how are you?
Pretty good. These guys are scared to come in here.
Oh, well, I'm ghost hunting, that's what I was doing.
Them 2 feet babies.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a little dark back there, but there's nothing back here.
I love
I
my
already looked, yeah.
That's the only thing that's hard doing this stuff during the day is because people are walking out and more people are starting to come. So I was gonna cut it short on some things, but I definitely want to come back here at night. I think at night it would be very interesting. The only thing is I don't know if these doors are open, that's the problem. To like get into the garrison, they probably lock it. So you wouldn't even be able to get on the actual grounds because it would be locked. But they may, if I call, they might offer it. You know, if we ask. Never hurts to ask. I have to say they were very lucky to not experience war here. It's very surprising actually with the War of 1812. And then you had the Battle of the River Raisin. And then you had Fallen Timbers. Nothing ever came this way, which is actually impressive. They got very lucky. But unfortunately, you did have the flu victims. It is my birthday weekend, so I wanted to do a little bit of ghost hunting. So I'm excited about this. My birthday's Sunday, November 16th. Today's the 15th. My honey's got some plans for me tomorrow, so I thought, well, while she's at work today, I'll make something of this and do something I enjoy doing, which is ghost hunting. Now, I do want to double check that these are the garrison. So, I had to do a Google search. The garrison would be the fort. So,
I don't know where they would have put the bodies. I'm still assuming they probably would have been in there just because it's cold. Damp, but it's cold. And I don't know. I mean, it would have kept the bodies cold depending on what time of year it was. So I'm going to assume it was that. Or if those are not considered the tunnels and there are more tunnels, they could have been in there. Not really sure. On this channel, you get a little bit of everything. You get crime, you get the paranormal, all mixed into one, which they go hand in hand. So if you like that, subscribe. But thanks for coming along on this adventure, guys. Make sure you stay tuned for that episode for the haunted cemetery that I'm going to be going to right now. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want more like this, please hit the thumbs up. Guys, we'd appreciate it. Thanks. Don't just watch it and turn it off. Who does that anyway? So guys, if you want me to return to Fort Wayne with a full team, thermal cameras, motion sensors, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so we can dive deeper into this fort's secrets. Until next time.